经全部处理干净了。
啊，已经处理干净了吗？
Oh, they think about you. Prepare to leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you.
Well, how are you feeling?
It's such a massive day. I'm so excited to show the girls. How are you girls feeling? Hey?
Excited. Super excited.
It's genuinely been such a build up towards this moment, and now we finally have the foundation set and we can go.
So nice.
You guys have seen me walk into this space like I don't know how many times now, but to this day it still keeps amazing me. The whole space is finished. We're actually hanging up the logo. The team's already walking around. We're just, man, this is.
It's my first time seeing a warehouse. It's crazy.
When I got a wristwatch, top another wristband. Anytime I risk my life, tracking out the ticks.
Alright, so clients that work with us basically put their stock in our warehouse right here, which is produced in China. We do have customers that also produce outside of China and then inbound their goods to our warehouse. Why would they do that? Is because they can then fulfill globally. So for example, this is an order that goes to the US, and I'm just gonna hide the details right here. But basically what we do is you hide the China origin. So customers from brands that, like this order goes to the US, they can't even see that this product is sent out from China towards the US. And we have shipping delivery times door to door in as quick as 3 to 7 days from China to well over 60 countries in the world. So that's basically, you know, what we do here and how that works. And then each and every single operator has its own responsible set of clients where Shopify orders are received in our WMS, our warehouse management system. And then basically we use all of the details, print the labels, slap them on there, pick and pack, and then they're sent off to Shanghai airport where they're distributed to whatever the location is. Bit of a grumpy day in terms of the weather, but in terms of what's happening, it's actually a massive day. Jamie and I are about to finalize our partnership, so we're about to have a meeting right now, and then we have a special guest coming through to come check out our company. So the lady at the gas station that every time I travel to China, I go and see. And for those that have been watching my like other videos, you know which lady I'm talking about. Auntie Ai, and I spoke to her on the phone last night. I still call with her like, you know, once a week or something, just checking if she's alright and everything. And she's actually on her way right here, right now, to come check out our company. We're gonna take her for lunch and show her our fulfillment center.
上班要过几个月，到2个月去上了。啊，然后我说，哦，小张，我这1个星期我要走了，啊，我要去客了，一定要去。他就教的什么热情的，我说我肯定要去。
啊，买了那么多啊！
啊，没有呀。
有啊，哇！太感谢你了啊！太感谢你了。
感谢你
啊，不用客气啊。
我说无缘无故的，就是要叫我来。
Yeah. So I caught this one chicken and dumplings cause like.
Good luck, bro. Go entertain it.
just say 我很爱你。
我爱你。
全部都是海鲜。
She's like, you dirty bastard.
I'm sure we're taller in another dimension. You say we're small and not worth the mention. You're tired of moving, your body's aching. We could vacate, there's places to go. Clearly this isn't all that there is. Can't take what's been given, but we're so okay here, we're doing fine.
It's honestly never the right moment if you don't feel like it. And to be very honest with you guys, I haven't felt like it in almost 3 weeks now. I haven't picked up the camera. I went to Mongolia. I had this incredible trip. In probably a freaking decade took a weekend out. I was offline for a weekend. That's never happened before. Now, after coming back, I kind of was forced to slow down because I ended up getting food poisoning and being out of the mix for longer than a week. Now, I was kind of, again, just forced to slow down. And over these last 3 weeks, I've just been, in all honesty, just not feeling it so much. And it sucks. Like, it actually really sucks because I feel like I'm not myself. I feel like I'm not at the speed that I was. And I think me being forced to slow down and realizing how much momentum and how much pace I had in everything that I was doing, and me achieving each and every single goal that I've set for myself this year, just made it really hard to get back into it, you know. So over these last 3 weeks, I've been really working a lot, continuously been reapplying structure within the business, lots of calls with our advisors. I, you know, had some advisory deals going that all pulled through, which is pretty big. We're replacing some really important positions within our company, which is also just been a lot. And with all of that in mind, especially, you know, ending the Mongolia trip with a food poisoning, it was just really hard for me to get back into it. You know, there's been like a lot of things that I started to worry about, where even like this, you know, like me picking up the camera and talking about all of those things happening versus showing you guys, it's just stuff that's really got into my head. I just started to overthink a lot. I put a disgusting amount of pressure on myself to make sure that I keep innovating, that I keep showing up, that I keep doing better with each and every single video. And I just noticed that I didn't have the resources, the time, the energy, and the momentum that I needed to keep things going. And I want to just like share that with you because it's very normal. I've gone through these cycles before, and sometimes you just have to give yourself some time to get back into it, you know. So this Mongolia trip was really beautiful. I again took time out that I've never done before, and the coolest thing about that trip, aside it being one of the most beautiful landscapes that I've ever seen in my entire life, was the fact that, you know, there was no one there that would ever, in whatever form or shape, trade in their horse or their ego for any of the stuff that we all are so precious about, from our nice watches to our nice cars and whatsoever. And the lesson that I want to share with you is not that that's bad or that that's good, but it just puts things in perspective. The fact that you're here with me, the fact that you're watching my video right now, that you probably have a roof above your head and that you have access to internet, you should really understand how fortunate you are that you have access to those things and that you get to make something out of your life. And, you know, don't beat yourself up about all of those things that you see and everyone telling you that you should be this or that you should be that. Just have fun. Just enjoy what you're doing. Get yourself out of the shitty situation that you're in. Become financially independent. Hit a certain goal and just keep doing what you like. Of course, at the first phase, just suffer, get through it, get out of the rat race, and just, you know, start doing something that actually allows you to have more freedom, because that's ultimately what we're all fighting for. It's just the freedom. It's not necessarily the money. It's no specific amount. It's no status. There's no nothing. It's freedom. It's being able to do whatever you want. So yeah, again, like just rattling a bit and kind of, you know, slowly making my way to back getting in that momentum. And yeah, you know, I really realized that I'm a real YouTuber now. You know, all out of a sudden I have millions of views and people watching my stuff. And I remember, you know, the first few months of me doing this, it was just because it was fun. It was just because I had so much joy and just documented and just genuinely wanted to share with everyone. And that's got me like really overthinking, which is like really stupid. And, you know, the fact that there's so many people that have been inspired, that have been, you know, putting out similar videos, that have been, you know, just reaching out to me, and it puts a lot of pressure on me, like a lot of pressure. And I've just, you know, got to the point where I just continuously want to do better. And being out of the picture for just a week just forced me to slow down a bit. So I just wanted to be really honest with you guys that I've actually had a really hard time just kind of like holding up all these different bowls. And and feeling good about the things that I do. And I just, from a very genuine place, want to document and share that with you, because that's what it's like. I'm human too. I sometimes, don't feel good enough about these videos. I sometimes doubt if they're even good enough, or if what I'm saying makes sense, or if I'm doing the right thing, or if I'm losing momentum. And it all just doesn't matter, because I realized that I just should stop overcomplicating, just get back into it and just show up every single day, because that's the only way how I'm gonna gain back momentum. So that said, I'm currently in Bali, Indonesia, which has been really good food, been getting some sunshine, been taking care of myself just because I have to, and I have to just, again, slowly build that momentum bit by bit. So I completely lost the storyline. I don't know how I'm going to use this footage, but what I do know is that we're going to get back to it. I'm going to make sure that I feel right about how I do things, the way I do things, and the things that I share and how we share everything. And I can only do that by actually doing. So yeah, I hope you found this valuable. A bit of a random brain dump. I'm about to have dinner with a good friend of mine here, and then I'm gonna, get back to work. But as per usual, I genuinely want to let you know that I really appreciate you being here. Again, as I said, I'm a real YouTuber now, and it's still like sometimes, pretty crazy. But that doesn't mean that I do not see or appreciate each and every single one of you, or each and every single message that I've received so far. So that said, we're gonna get back to documenting, and not me necessarily like explaining everything, which I'm really excited for. So that said, I wish you a beautiful day, a great week ahead. I hope that you turn this inspiration that you get from me into actual action, because that's all I want. That's all I ask for, of anyone. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.